Broward County. Yes, sir. We back with another episode on High Voltage. They say I'm blunt. Trey Plus was good.
You already know, man. I'm chilling, man. They say I'm blunt.
Today we got a real special guest. We got DP Podolansky. What's good, my brother?
Chilling, man. You know I'm happy to be here, man.
SpazGang representing in the building.
SpazGang.
And right now you got the streets going crazy with the hard rock song single with featuring Black Boy.
Yeah, you know, we've been getting some good feedback from the song. You know,
right.
Especially with the challenge, you know, it was a little buzz, you feel me?
Right.
So, you know, we capitalizing on it. You know, we just want people to, you know, come screen the music. You know, we already got a couple songs on the platform. But yeah, we definitely liking the feedback from the hard rock challenge and the hard rock single. Shout out to Black Boy, you know, Will.
You already know, man. And right now, I just realized that you got the challenge too going. I seen a lot of artists hopping on there to represent top 5 Miami or top 5 of Carol City.
Yeah, man. You know, I have been seeing that, man, and I'm actually, you know, it made me feel good, to be honest, because, you know, like just me going in the studio creating something and seeing so many people feeling it and being inspired enough to write they 16, get their artwork and do all the stuff they've been doing, man, you know, it made me feel good, you know.
Mm-hmm. So tell us about putting together the hard rock. Tell us about it the day before you actually got in the booth.
Like how
you came about with it.
Right.
To be honest, like you know, I originally had a song called Pay Attention. Mm-hmm. And I just felt like, you know what, I feel like Will could really do this, because, you know, when I be doing my songwriting, I have certain people in mind when I'm writing certain songs. But when I was paying attention, I wanted to do a feature with Will, so I felt like I was gonna put him on that song.
Right.
So when it came down, we set up the studio, everything went. It come down like probably about like 3 hours before going to the studio. I called my cuz like, hey, Messy, what a G? Hey, what a beat? Cuz, I thought you got the beat. I don't got the beat. Messy don't got the beat, so now I can't even record the song with Will. But I done already told these people, like, you know,
got a
like,
session.
I got a session, so I already know I gotta pay whatever. So I had a little beat that I was dealing with earlier that day. So, you know, we ride, I'm going to get Dollar. I let Dollar hit. Dollar telling me, Dollar telling me like, yeah, boy, I jump. Cause Dollar front of me, when I first let him hit, I know Dollar was like, yo, I fuck with that. So you know what I'm saying? Not even me, cause you know I don't be knowing what I just know what I like. I can't say what people like. So you know we put it together. Will jumped on it. Will did a little a live or something. They was feeling it, so they like, oh, bring this on. So we like, all right, you know me. In my creative mode, I'm like, get on the track. All right, we'll get it to him. I'm gonna do it all that. Let's get the paperwork. Let's go do the back end part. Let's run it up. So we put it out immediately. It's like Will said a line like top 5. You know what I mean? So we in promo time. You know me, laid back as usual. You know how I've been. You know I'm sitting back. The dude asked for the beat. Me being cocky, like, oh, can't nobody do this shit better than me. Anyway, here go the beat.
Right.
Do what you do.
Turn up
to it. You
to
know what I'm saying? Turn up to it. Let me see that. Let me see. What so that's got. When I sent the beat. That's really how I was like. Yeah. So what a nigga feel like? Right. He can do the beat better than me.
Right.
Oh, So and then that's where it started. And then first, like I was telling y'all, it was like battle. Like a lot of people were battling.
Yeah. So how you was feeling knowing that the challenge actually took off? Like you had like Trelly,
multiple artists.
You had all the top local artists in our area going in. How that made you feel?
It made me feel, to be honest, dog. It really I told you I had like writer's block, but I had started putting together some songs. You feel me? So I was like, I know I was on a motion to get back in my rhythm. But when I started seeing that, you know, it just really like it gave me a little bit more inspiration. It gave me a little bit more, motivation to keep doing it. Like I told him, I was sitting back, but now it's like, you know what? If you just the first song that I say, bro, I want to make a song. Well, as soon as I do that, this challenge take off. It just let me know, like, bro, I might as well see as far as this shit get me. You feel me?
Right.
That writer's block, man. Like I hear a lot of artists speaking about writer's block and how it affects y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could hear a beat, but you don't have like a vision for a song. Like, dog, I know you an artist.
Yeah, it's like sometimes even if it ain't writer's block, you just might be questioning the work or the art. And you might not have as much trust in it when you already know it's hard. Pause. So, sometimes when you putting in work, like he was saying, he know what he like, so he don't want to be biased saying he like his own stuff, but he making stuff that he like. But he putting it out there for the people to gravitate to it. So sometimes writer's block just be coming sometimes when you questioning your own work sometimes, even though you know you're a good artist and you've been working.
That's true.
How you feel about it?
About as far as the writer's block, it feel like, to me, to be honest, like as an artist, like it's not even to be to the point where I could say that it's not that I'm questioning. I really just don't have the inspiration to put together a full song. You feel me? Like I might get to a point where I put in 4 bars and then nothing else. You feel me? And then I'd be like, you know what? Fuck that. I ain't even finna deal with that.
So you got an undone song.
Exactly.
These things that happen to the best. I done heard a top artist the other day say that she couldn't even get a song out. Right. You know what I'm saying? Her team be like, go to the studio because you hot right now. And she like, man, y'all tripping. I can't even get a song. I don't even know what song to make right now. I don't even know what to do. So some of the best, it happened to some of the best,
and
man.
that's because they questioning their direction and what's next. Sometimes you do so good and you trying to find a direction. You don't want to put out certain stuff because you trying to be more strategic and have a plan and a layout and a marketing scheme and ways. And that's what I want to tap into because you've been doing music for a while. Like anybody who knows,
long time.
True Blue.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Back in the days, or just any singles or SpazGang mixtapes or anything. So I just wanted to ask you, like, from right now with the songs that you put out now, it don't feel like you had writer's block on that hard rock hook.
It did.
No, but that's what I was saying. That's why I came. That's what I was saying. Like, all right, so it be like in waves for me. Like, all right, like when I don't have writer's block, I might pump out like 12 songs.
Yeah, that's the same as me.
Like hook, verse, everything. Like, and I'm not even saying like I got songs that I won't record right now. Like, bro, I mean, literally we had 30 more minutes in the studio. Like, where like I had a beat on and up playing, and that done turned out to be one of the hardest songs that we got.
Right.
So I could just say sometimes I'm inspired and sometimes I'm not.
Right.
You feel me?
Did you know that hard rock was the one?
No. Because honestly, I'm going to tell you some real shit, and it's some real shit that I can share. Because I felt as though I rushed it. I really didn't want Will to even play that shit that early. Like, I ain't had no time to listen to myself, you feel me, correct all my shit. Will was like, fuck that in the studio. But as I'm watching the shit running up.
Right. So I'm starting to grow his own legs.
As an artist or as any kind of business owner, sometimes it might be the shit that you don't like, but the people like it. So it's like
you gotta give the people what they want.
You gotta give the people what they want. You can't get caught up in your ego. This my heart. This shit I ain't see that's and I think that hold a lot of people back too. Like it's for like you done got so caught up in your ego or your persona that now you're reaching.
Right.
And once you start reaching, you not being an artist no more. Like authentic shit is like if I make a song, like I'm gonna show a prime example. I'm writing when I'm doing my job, I'm on the road or whatever. I'm going up to Carolina or something.
Right.
I'm in a truck. I'm just cycling through instrumentals.
Right.
I might just curiously hit a beat, whole verse, whole 16, whole hook, everything. Come back, record it. But now if you said, boy, you need to make one right now, I won't be able to do it. shit. You understand what I'm saying? Because if I do that, I probably can make one right now.
You probably can do that.
But it's not gonna be. It's not gonna be.
It's a hit and miss. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. It's not always reliable.
How inspired you are at that time when you creating it.
Right.
Take me back to the beginning phase of, because when y'all first came out, y'all was the Goonies.
Yeah. So, you know, same thing, bro. Like it's the same thing, bro. Like we was the Goonies. You feel me? And then we was selling our little CDs. You know, we had got ourselves like a deal. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But that's just the tragedies of the game. You learn. You know, we was doing this shit, selling our shit for a deal, and then we fucked around and got exactly what we was looking for.
Fact.
But what we did was we should have kept selling our shit because we was selling our shit, and that's really what was making our buzz. We was thinking, you know, we get a deal, this, da, 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 da. We got a deal, bitch, signed you, bitch, and our bitch got all your shit, they own your shit.
That's interesting, because a lot of artists, they do this for the deal.
Yeah, but you gotta realize, not even understanding the deal. We was just so eager to get a deal, not understanding we were signing to an indie label, and they was owning your shit, like, and they wasn't doing shit.
Yeah, so they just sitting on
your shit. They own your shit. You can't drop no shit, and they not doing shit. So now you like
just
trying to pump some other shit. So you gotta like, all right, now you gotta understand. Okay, now you gotta get it. You gotta get your own shit.
Facts.
So now you start to understand. Like most of this time, we still been active, but you gotta realize in this game, nobody gonna tell you how to make money.
Facts.
That's the thing. Ain't no you tell somebody right now, bro, how I make money. Boy, a bitch gonna spend you 150 ways, and you gonna spend 150,000, and you ain't gonna get nothing. Cause that's the game. As long as I know and you don't know, that's the business. You feel me? So you gotta learn that shit, and then the more you learn, it's gonna be time, and gradually you gonna understand what you need to make it for yourself in your situation.
So right now, since you've been in the game, you know, even though you know ups and downs, every artist got their times where they got a budget or they pushing and they not doing as much. Like you said, your seasons, your waves. The same way how we create is how we promote. You feel me? We got our times where we going in, promoting and making music. We got our times where we not. But what I did want to ask is, what is one thing you wish you would have known, like, before you started rapping, or what you would have been trying to do if you know what you know?
If I would have probably started out and got more involved in social media. Because really, like, that's a thing. Like, I think, like, my generation was like, I think the way why I feel like that, because I'm just not into.
You ain't trying to be on camera.
Right.
I ain't gonna say camera. Because it ain't about, you know.
It's
like,
just the consistency of posting and being a part of all of the culture.
I be like, in my regular lifestyle, like, I'm doing so much. Like, you gotta realize on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
For me to do that, like, now I'm trying to have that shit on a schedule where I don't gotta worry about that, and this shit just schedule do it. You feel what I'm saying? Right. But for me to consistently stop and do that shit hard for me to consistently do that.
And plus, you're a family man.
Exactly.
Right. So how hard is it to be an artist and a family man at the same time? Like,
it's hard, but I'm gonna tell you this: if you focusing on like the art supporting you in the early stages, I don't know, dog. You gotta be hungry enough to break through that barrier, and maybe you could do it. But at this point, I gotta create other shit. But that I'm at a situation now that if the rapping don't work, I'm still gonna be good.
Yeah,
right.
You see what I'm saying?
Creating that extra path. You wasn't like solely focused on rap.
Exactly.
You was switching lanes.
And now I got enough situation where now I might have the finance, or I could see ways that I possibly could finance myself.
Right, invest in yourself.
Invest in myself and make strategic moves for me and my SpazGang members.
Shout out to SpazGang, man.
Shout out Jason. Shout out Messi G. You know, it's
water flow. Shout out to water flow.
Shout out to water, man.
Yeah, man. So we in the building, man. So right now, like, what was one of your biggest moments in your career so far? Like, damn, boy, they fucking with me, man. I can't believe, like, you know, I'm getting this type of feedback.
Dog, I tell you, like, bro, like, And I'm gonna tell you how fucked up shit was. Like, I had Bitch I'm Busy, bro, and this was a time like I had a team.
Bitch I'm Busy.
I had the song, right, and I got that. That's actually on the Hard Rock. Y'all can check that out. That's on Screaming.
Right.
But just to tell you the story,
all platforms too.
like, bro, I had submitted like we was pushing the song, bro. You feel me? Like, we got an email, you know, all of that's when we was True Blue, bro, and all us. But it was like at the end, like, wasn't nobody together. Right. We wasn't at the studio no more. The studio had moved. But they sent the email and it was like, bro, they had like 19 shows. But I had to get my DJ and I had to pay for my hotels. But they was gonna pay. I just had to I had to pay the deposit. I had to pay the deposit on my hotels on the place. And then when I get up there, they was gonna pay me the shows as show. And bro, I couldn't find nobody to do that shit, bro. And I was trying hard.
Putting a team together.
Yeah. That's what
it's kind of hard to put a team together.
That's when I learned another valuable lesson. You gotta have shit in place, dog. Because if that opportunity come to you right now, and them people be like, all right, we want whoa, you got your publishing, you got your you don't even know what the fuck they talking about. They love that. Oh, you don't got your publishing? Okay, cool. We got a deal. Come on.
Did that bring you down as an artist at that time?
I'm gonna tell you honestly, yeah, it did. It did. You feel me? But it's like, did it hurt my creativity? Nah. But it's like how you want to determine that. Are you mean it as a rapper?
So everybody want to know, what is Higher Voltage? Well, it's a platform. We're here to offer services for every upcoming business, every music label, every business, every artist, rapper, singer. Even if you have a product or merchandise, that's what we're here for.